everybody doing today? Oh, come on. I know you can do better than that. How's everybody doing today? Heard a couple people say great. Now that's the word that excites me. By a show of hands, how many people know that GREAT is an acronym? Yes, it stands for Get Really Excited About Today. Especially today because we're going to be talking about health and fitness. And anytime we talk about health and fitness, we are talking about our lives. And a healthy lifestyle equals longevity, and that's great. Initially, when I was asked to come speak at this conference, I was a bit hesitant. Why are you here? Why are you here? Are you here because you wanted to get away from your spouse? I do that sometimes. Are you here because you dropped the kids off at the mall and you had a couple hours to spare? Or are you here because someone asked you to fill up a seat? Why are you here? After speaking to Dr. John, he explained to me that everyone here is here to thrive. Am I in the right place? Yes. I'm sorry, am I in the right place? Yes. All right. Let me give you a little background about myself. I've been in the health and fitness industry for over 16 years. I've been a certified fitness specialist and a certified fitness professional for over 14 years. I've always played sports coming up. My dad raised me. He led a healthy lifestyle and he was a vegetarian. I snuck and ate pork sometimes because he was a Muslim too. So he was like, no pork and no chips. But I had it because I was a kid. When I wasn't around, I had to sneak some of what I shouldn't have. But genetics played a big role in my life because although my dad and his genetics, the women on his side, they were nice and slim and fit. The men, they were all 6 feet tall and they looked handsome and they did everything. Whatever they ate, they never gained weight. See, my mom, that's where my genetics come in. I take after my mother. So just recently, my mother passed. She was 4'11" and over 300 pounds. A few years back, my aunt passed, her sister. She was a little over 5'5", over 500 pounds. Today, I was at a funeral with a relative suffering from health issues. When they were on their way to the burial, I was on my way here. When I leave here, I had to meet them back at the repast. So you see, health and fitness has always been my passion, but now it's my mission. I feel like this is what I told Dr. John. This is why I really wanted to do this. Because in life, I struggle so much. And I'm like, why am I really here? Why am I here? Everyone that knows me knows that I take this lifestyle personally. So excuse me if I'm getting choked up. But they say if you don't know your passion, if you don't know your calling, follow your passion. And your passion will lead you to your calling. And this is why I accepted the challenge to stand before you today and help you out. So the most important thing for me is to tell everybody that when you start your journey, it's all about strength and conditioning. And most people hear that. You know I'm talking about health and fitness. So you think I'm talking about 1,000 push-ups and 100 reps. And you think I'm talking about jumping jacks. I'm talking about a mindset. I'm talking about your mentality as it relates to health and fitness. Because if you don't have it right here, you don't have it at all. Are you one of the people that get up in the morning and you can't stand everything? Or you see somebody that look nice and you say, well, I'll look like that too if I got up in the morning at 4 a.m. and went to sleep and I had all this time on my hand to do everything? Because that's what you hear people say, right? They like, oh, look. So if you get up and you say, I'm going to drink the water instead of the soda. I'll take the apple instead of the pie. If you get up in the morning and say, I don't care if I have 30 minutes to get dressed. I'm going to take 5 minutes to do something. You just got to get into the mentality of doing what it takes to live a healthy lifestyle. I want to give everybody some homework today. I know you guys are like, who is she? She's supposed to talk. Why are you giving me homework? But yes, I'm giving you an assignment, and I need everybody in this room to do it if you care about you. I really don't care what you think about me. After this is over with, I'm going to eat anyway. So, healthy though. But I need you to go home When you are alone, go to your safe haven, wherever you need to be in your house. I need you to go there and write down every excuse you can come up with, that you came up with, that stopped you from making healthy choices. Write them down. I want you to go over them about, 70 times. If you want to do a little less, 2 or 3 or 4, me, I'm repetition, so I have to keep going over it. I don't want you to combat them. I want you to say, read this and read it and read it and say, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Because guess what? If I told you that you had stage 4 cancer today and you were fighting for your life, and they said the only way you can survive is to get out there and eat healthy and hit that gym, you would be running out that hospital. So that's what I need everybody to do, is getting the mindset right, everything down. And once you got everything down and you taking notes, throw all the excuses away. If you have to put in your car, I had to do this before, write affirmations. I had no excuses when I walked in the house, no excuses on the mirror, because I didn't want to be that person that makes up an excuse about everything. One thing I learned coming up from my father is excuses doesn't satisfy anybody but those that use them. Nobody else is impressed. So like, when you finish, that don't make sense. But yes. So I want to talk to you about one of my personal challenges. My personal challenge is me and fluctuating and me staying on a course. Again, I told you my mom was very heavy. So people may look at me, they don't know how hard I work to look like this. Because as soon as I eat pie, my body's like, here it is, y'all, pow. Like, they called me Oprah for several years because I was 1 minute 125, next minute 152, 160. They're like, come on, Oprah, you up and down every day. So I had to really try to stay on the course. So that's one of my challenges. But I realized the key to winning in reference to health and fitness is preparing. So now some of the things that I do, and this is really the secret. People always come to me, they say, Korie, what's the secret? Well, I'll give it to you. The secret is preparation. Having a plan and working the plan. Because when you have a plan and you work that plan, you know what to do and what not to do. So every week, I meal prep. When I go to the grocery store, I make sure I have 8 gallons of water. Because if anything happened to one, I don't want that to take away from my 7th day. Along my journey, some things that help me is I want to eat healthy every day. I do, but I'm human. Sometimes I want some Harold's chicken. Shoot, give me some Angelica's combo cake. So what I had to do initially was either do a 5 and 2. You have a cheat meal on one day, you have a cheat meal on another day. The other 5, you're strictly clean. During those other days, you only have 1 meal, but you're still clean the rest of the day. So if you wanted to be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you choose. Or sometimes I will do a cheat day. That's my favorite. I like to eat clean for 6 days, and 7 days eat all day like I'm going to the gas chamber. So that's my favorite. My family's like, why are you eating like that? I'm like, you don't understand. Tomorrow I got to start all over again. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things that helped me in reference to my healthy lifestyle. But at the end of the day, I look at life and I look at myself as stock. And people hear stock, they think of NASDAQ. And my husband, he's trading all day. I'm not talking about that type of stock, but it's kind of like that. Because when we're talking about ourselves, I look at me as stock. I look at my son as stock. I teach him everything. I make sure he's dressed nice. I make sure he's practicing. I make sure he's studying because I'm investing in him because I want him to grow. I invest in me and I put everything in my body because I want a great return on my investment. So if I can leave you with anything, I just want to challenge you to challenge yourself. I want to challenge you to decide, and I want to challenge you to commit. And Dr. John, or Dr. J, I like to call him Dr. J, thank you for passing me the ball and these other presenters the ball, because we're going to pass the ball to them for the assist. Now it's up to you to hit the shot. Thank you.